few days back, I had a podcast on the leaking bucket and showed you how we must see that the bucket is patched up so that our good deeds do not get leaked out. Today, I am once again discussing the leaky bucket, but with a different twist, and I have a wonderful story to share on it. Hello everyone, this is once again your life transformation coach Neeraj Singhvi, all set to make you live a better life, a life of positiveness. Quite a long time ago in Israel, there was an old Jewish monk who drew water from the well and took it back to the sanctuary daily. The young monk took 2 buckets of water on a bamboo shaft across his shoulders. One of the buckets was perfectly made, while the other one was cracked with a few openings on the sides. Each time the Jewish monk filled the 2 buckets and returned to the sanctuary, the defective container would be half vacant as water sprinkled out through the openings on its sides. The flawed bucket was miserable that it was blemished and water was spilling from its sides. At some point, while in transit to the well, the broken bucket worked up enough determination and talked with the Jewish monk with a self-reproachful tone. "Sir, I am heartbroken that I am flawed and couldn't shield the water from sprinkling through the opening on my sides." The Jewish monk grinned softly and gestured his head purposely and quietly in affirmation. When at the well, the youthful priest drew the water and topped off the 2 buckets once again. On his way back to the sanctuary, the Jewish monk said to the broken pail, who was extremely perturbed, "Look to the roadside where the perfect bucket was. It is fruitless. Not so much as a blade of grass grows here." Highlighting the blossoming blossoms on opposite roadside, the youthful priest said to the flawed basin, "See these lovely blossoms? These are here simply because of the water you sprinkled on them consistently. They owe their growth to you, and we can appreciate these delightful blossoms simply because of you. Your blemish has carried advantages to individuals around you. So how can we reflect on this? The water in the pail reminds me of our gifts, and we are like the leaky bucket. All of us are imperfect, and all of us have gifts. Gifts that will bring value and benefits to others when put to good use. Our imperfections are the channels that allow our gifts to flow to where it is most useful. Embrace our imperfections and find ways to combine it with our gifts to create value and benefits for others. And now I shall tell you the same story in different words. But before that, what do we learn from this lesson? We all have hidden values we are not aware about. There were 2 buckets in the shed, one new and shiny, one old and rusty and with a hole. Rusty said, "Shiny, I want to die. Look at you, how perfect you are. I envy you. You are shiny and you can fulfill your task, while I am worthless. Water keeps leaking out of me. I am ugly and useless. I don't even know why the old lady keeps me around. When she brings us back from the well, you are always full and she takes you into the house. I never was in the house because I am always half empty. My water always goes to the animals." Shiny replied, "You envy me? Curious. I always envied you. When we come back from the well and I look at all those flowers on your side of the road, I wish I had a hole too, to water the flowers on my side of the road. I may go into the house, but you get to see the stars at night." Each of us has our own unique flaws. We are all cracked pots, but if we will allow it, the Lord will use our flaws to grace His Father's table. In God's great economy, nothing goes to waste. Don't be afraid of your flaws. Have you ever analyzed which flaws you have? How many times have you disregarded your flaws and moved ahead? Have you treated your flaws? How have you treated your flaws? We would love to know. If you want to know more about living a better life, read my book Temple of Destiny. And if this episode resonates with you on whatever platform you are on, take a quick minute and interact with us. If you are at Apple Podcasts, press the subscribe button and give us a rating. If you are on Spotify, just click the follow button to continue the listenership with us. If you are on Anchor.fm, scroll down and leave us a message. If you like this episode, do share it with your friends and loved ones. And yes, as always, live a life full of love and smiles. Live a better life. Thank you, everybody. Till next time. Bye-bye.